episode 1 of Salty Cowboy Films. We're going to start off in the bay today. Starting off with the party paddle and bone dog. This is the first YouTube video, so you're going to have to bear with me. It's a little different than TikTok, but we're going to get it going. Try and get on some redfish early in West Bay. We got a slight north wind going, so that can either push the fish to the south shore line or move them somewhere else. But if we don't get on them, the surf is looking gorgeous. So we should be able to get on some fish in the surf. But for right now, I'm hearing redfish blow up in West Bay, so we're gonna see if we can't get them on top. We got a little grass flat that holds redfish a lot of times. Looks like the tide's pretty high, so they should be in there. But if we can't find the redfish, we'll just move a little deeper, start throwing that party paddle for some trout. And if we don't get any then we'll move to the surf. It's gonna be a little utility day. I heard some blow-ups when I first walked in, so hopefully there's some redfish stacked in here. Sound may not be that great too, because we got a north wind today, which is a little abnormal. That's what's got the surf laid down so good. But sometimes that north wind can really push those fish up into the south shore line and has the bait stacked up. So hopefully that's what's going on today. We're still coming off a big moon, so that may play a factor in today too. It wasn't a full moon, but it was still pretty bright, so a lot of those fish could have eaten at night, but we should still be able to find some. There's one. First trout of the morning, just a little guy. There he goes on that Guide's Choice party paddle. There's another one. And he choked it. It's a little better. Probably a 15er. He's throwing up some stuff. That's a good sign. Golly, dude. This guy's dead. Oh man, one chased it all the way to me. Oh, that was a better fish. And he thumped that. We'll stay out here if they get bigger. It's 2 bites and 5 casts though, so we may be getting more fish out here. One thing I always try and do, and sometimes I get lazy on it too, is work that lure all the way till it gets to your feet. There are so many times that I catch fish 2 feet from me because they just follow it all the way in, and then you start raising that lure up out of the water and they think it's about to jump, so they smoke it. What is this? It's gotta be a trout. Maybe a flounder. Be a flounder. It's gotta be a flounder. Flatty would make me happy. He's staying down like a flounder. Feels pretty good. Oh my gosh, dude. See, that's your time. That's your sign to leave right there. Man, that's so annoying. Ugh. He's staying down like a flounder, doing all these like a flounder. Alright, dude. I really don't feel like getting poked by this guy. I don't really want to touch him either. Oh man. Time to leave. Alright, so we got a big tree right here with a bunch of bait on it. And I've always been told and seen offshore the triple tail love the trees. So hopefully we got a triple tail sitting on this thing. If not, there should be a lot of trout right there. Because as soon as I started walking out here, bait started getting busted. There's mullet. Oh man, I just kicked up something big right there. There's mullet everywhere. That looked like a flounder kick up. It's gonna be real cool if we can find a triple tail on this thing though. It's probably too shallow to find a triple tail. But who knows? You got bait getting busted everywhere. Something just followed it out. I think they're pogues. I don't know what that was. Get off there before I eat it. Man, the surf is an absolute lake. What? Little speck? Yep. We ain't gonna stay long if they're this size. trout are stacked. They're just little guys, but they're here. That dude got smoked by something. Alright, dude, I'm gonna let you go. Little party paddle going to work. Jeez, dude. It's a little better. Not really. Choking that thing. Means they're eating hard at least. Sorry, bud. I didn't mean to crack you like that. Holy crap. Something big just busted over there. Gradually getting bigger. It's probably 14 instead of 13. Golly, dude. It's crazy how stacked up these little guys can get. And there's bait everywhere. Look at this, man. I mean, it's immediately as it hits the water. We gotta find a chunker. Where are those big old gator trout at? If I don't stick a decent one here soon, I'm gonna move on down the beach. But if you catch a couple good ones, I would not leave fish to find fish, because you never know when those bigger ones are gonna move in. See you later, bud. This is nuts. Usually when it's this slack out here, they don't eat that good, but at least the little ones are munching. Bit me tail off. Probably some bluefish out here. Golly. Maybe put a big swim bait on here. See if I can't get any bigger bites. That's a better fish. May only be 15, but he ain't 13. No, he's probably 16. There we go. Oh, he may be bigger than 16. Oh yeah. If we keep catching those, we're gonna stick around. Yeah. He's got some shoulders on him. That's what we want. We want bigger, but consistently catching these guys, it's a good day. May go get the fish bag, take some home if I keep catching them. Yeah, there we go. It's much better. Jeez. Still had some life in them. Oh yeah, he's pushing 18. Choking that party paddle. Alright, that's a good sign. He wanted it on the sink. See that? Right on the drop, it got hit. Sometimes if they miss it, I like to work it really fast immediately after, because they'll think it's trying to run away from them. But sometimes they just miss and then give up on it. Oops, that looked like a better fish. I'm waiting to see one of these mackerel just go airborne again. One thing when you're fishing big pods of bait that are sitting on top of sitting on top of the water. Gosh, he smoked it. Is those fish are gonna, gosh, that's a good one. Those fish are going to be sitting underneath those big pods of bait. This is a better fish. We're going to stay here for a little while. What is that? It's a good trout. Good trout. Oh yeah. Those are the ones we want right there. We are staying here, I tell you what. He's easily 20. Oh yeah. Big old tail on her. Choke that party paddle. Come here. Oh, it's a male. Good shoulders on him. Yeah, look at that dude. That's a solid fish right there. Party paddle just absolutely smashed. He's an easy 20. He's probably 22. Be gone, bud. Alright, we found our spot for the rest of the day. Gonna keep weeding through the small ones until we catch those kinds of fish. I may put a bigger bait on here soon and see if that helps. But just like what I was saying is, when you have all this bait pushed to the top of the water, those fish are gonna be sitting below them, waiting to ambush them. And so you want to let your bait sink right below those fish, those bait fish on top. And it's going to just seem like, oh, the trout's going to be like, oh, look, one broke off from the school. Now I'm going to munch them. And I hope there's some good ones. A lot more good ones mixed in. Right before I caught that fish, a good one blew up on top, so that may have been him. Oh man, that's another good one. Oh, that's awesome. Happy we found some decent fish. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Man, that's awesome. Bunch of 20s. Choking the party paddle. Really didn't know if it was gonna be that good with it being this calm out here. Ow, dude. He's probably 18. Pooping everywhere. Party paddle demolished. Alright, dude. Just gonna measure you. He's probably 19 and a quarter. Another solid fish. Keep them coming. Really did not expect there to be a bunch of keeper trout eating. It's probably about 9 o'clock. Caught 3 fish. Seems like a small one. 3 fish that are about 20 inches. And a bunch of these little guys. But I'll weed through these guys all day to catch a stud. Throw some big stuff at them. Find that 30. Oh my gosh. This is a good one. Another good fish. He absolutely crushed it. Holy crap. I don't even think he's a good fish, but he ain't that big. He hit it like he is 25er. Still really solid, man. This is awesome. Ah, dude, come on. Jeez. He's fighting like he's a monster. There we go. Another 18er. They are fired up. Gotta love it, man. He almost pulled the rod out of my hand. I think he has it. Get off of there, little guy. The one thing that would drive me nuts about throwing shrimp is catching all the 12 inchers. If you're throwing croaker, you can kind of limit the small ones. But shrimp on a popping cork, that's about the most dink setup you could ever throw. You're gonna catch more dinks than you have shrimp. Plastic, you'll still catch small ones, but some bigger ones will be mixed in. It's a little better, maybe. Probably not. Not a bad fish. Oh, alright. Time to switch baits. So I ended up going back out with a bigger swim bait to see if I could limit the small ones and catch some bigger ones, but I think it was probably already 10 o'clock by then, and they had turned off and the GoPro died, so I just called it a day. But this video is a good example of, if you start off in the bay and the surf looks good, just go ahead and move spots. Go try the surf, try different areas of the surf until you find decent fish. And a lot of times if you find the smaller ones, the big schools will be mixed in. But if you're out there for an hour and just catching small fish, you may want to move down the beach and try and find a better school of fish. But this was also kind of different because I started fishing that tree, and that bait was stacked on that tree, and so I think that helped a lot. But when I'm looking to fish the surf, a lot of times I try and find something that's a little different, whether it's a tree or a little drop or weird sandbar or a horseshoe that is washed out from the current. But also I kind of just look for where the least amount of people are, so I have plenty of room to walk, because I do not like standing still, and if you're walking that gut, you're gonna find a better school of fish quicker than just staying put in one spot and waiting for them to come to you. But I'll be posting on here more. Let me know if you have any requests or questions. You can DM me on here or Instagram or TikTok. I usually respond pretty quick, but appreciate y'all watching.